Hey guys. I'm looking at question 4 and 5. Let me know who's online. If you have any questions too. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys look at 4 and 5. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, okay? Questions 4. You may want to pull up the unit circle that I did upload to Google Classroom yesterday, so you guys could take a look at it. They were talking about the terminal side. Terminal side is the side where the arrow terminates. I'll explain it in the unit circle. Give me about 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hello? Anybody here? Um. So, anybody here? So, if we look at this, we want to see the unit circle, and they want me to tell you the value of what the secant is, right? feel like I'm talking to myself since there's no one else here besides myself. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give us another 5 minutes. I need to see at least another 2 people. If not, then you could always just comment in the comment streams. Okay, there's 2 people. Please let me know who you are and what question you may have, because we're gonna look at question 4 right here, right? It says P right here is -1/3 and radical 8/3, right? I'm going to flash back to my unit circle, guys, all right? You'll see me flash over to the unit circle right now, okay? So I'm going to go over right now to the unit circle. I think it's this one right here. Okay, this one right here, I think is unit circle right here. So we have unit circle, right? So the thing is that with this, you don't even really need to look at it. I was just using it as a reference in a unit circle. They're telling me that my terminal side is over there. So let me actually go back to that. They're telling my terminal side, so in other words, when I have a unit circle right here, there's always a point at the origin, right? And then there's a ray that goes on this side right here. That's what's known as the standard ray, right? And then when I go anywhere else, like say, let me make that a green color right here. Right here. Oh man, this thing sucks with that thing. Jesus Christ, let me get black. See, I went right here, right? That would be my terminal side. Or if I went right here, that again would be my terminal side. This entire thing, so my angle would be this entire thing right there. I don't know if you guys see that. So I want to go through my terminal side, right? And so in this case, when we're looking at this right here, let me erase this part right here. We're looking at this right here. This, again, represents the x value. The x value is represented by the cosine. And the y value is represented by the sine. Keep that in mind. Okay? Okay, so then when we're looking at this right here, we want to know the secant. Remember what secant is? Secant theta is equal to 1 over cosine, right? So essentially it's going to be 1 over -1/3, which is going to equal to -3. So the answer for this first one is -3. Right, so that's what we have, right? So now it says in the accompanying diagram of circle 0, COA is a diameter. O is the origin. OA is equal to 1, and BOA is equal to 30. What are the coordinates of B? You want to know what are the coordinates of B itself, right? We're looking at 30 degrees. This is a direct unit circle question. Direct unit circle question, right? So I'm going to go back here. It's telling me it's 30 degrees. It's going to be radical 3 over 2, 1/2. So I go back over there, radical 3 over 2, 1/2. Radical 3 over 2, 1/2. So the answer is 2. Does anyone, whoever here, anyone see this? See that? It's actually a unit circle, right? That should be pretty straightforward. Let me know. If anyone has any questions, obviously There's only one person here, so I'm going to try the back side of this sheet, right? Which is what I believe I assigned to a couple of you guys. Those of you who are looking at this later, I did 1, 2, and 3 yesterday. Today I'm doing 4, 5. I might try 6 and 7. So I'm gonna go back to the sheet. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let me clear this page right here. Clear the page. You go back to this right here. Snippet. Take my snippet. Take my snippet tool. Okay. Before I take my snippet tool, I gotta go here. Go here. Then I'm gonna go up here. Then I'm gonna go to 6 and 7, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 6, 7, 8, and 9, right? So I'm gonna go right here to the snippet tool right here. Try snippet tool, X out of here, X out of here. I'm gonna try snippet tool, new right now, new snip now. Right, I'm gonna go right here, 6, right here. There we go. Then I'm gonna go right here to here, and I'm gonna say right here, put some more. And we can continue right here. All right, keeping in mind the unit circle. Okay. Look at question 6. What do you think? Again, draw up the unit circle that I gave you guys in the worksheets yesterday. Right? Sorry about that again. So let's look at question 7. What is the image of 1, 0 after? What is the image of 1, 0 after a counterclockwise rotation of 60 degrees? We want a counterclockwise rotation of 60 degrees, right? So we have 1, 0, which is essentially the edge of the unit circle. So again, I'm gonna go back to the unit circle. Go back to my little unit circle right here. 1, 0 is right here. We want to counterclockwise. They said of 60 degrees, I believe. So it's going to be right here. 1/2 radical 3/2, right? So I'm going to go back right here. 1/2 radical 3/2, right? It's a rotation counterclockwise, right? So it's this one right here. Counterclockwise again is the opposite direction from clockwise, right? So then if we look at question 7, in the accompanying diagram of a unit circle, the ordered pair x, y, the accompanying diagram of a unit circle, the ordered pair x, y represents the point where the terminal side of theta intersects the unit circle. Yeah, so sorry about that. So in the accompanying diagram of the unit circle, the ordered pair x, y represents the point where the terminal side of theta intersects, right? So we have the terminal side of theta intersecting. If the measure of angle theta is 120 degrees, what is the value of the x in simplest form, right? So we want to know the x. So again, right back to our unit circle. Simple stuff, guys. We're at 120 degrees. We want to know what the value of x is. The value of x is going to be negative 1/2. So let me go right back to that, okay? Negative 1/2 right here. So 3. So 3. 3 is the answer. All right, so let's look at the next question. We're on question 8 now. Anybody have any questions so far, right? This is -1/2, right? So question 8 says, in the accompanying diagram of a unit circle, the ordered pair x and y represents the point where the terminal side of theta intersects the unit circle. If theta equals 150 degrees, what is the value of x? All right, so again, go right back to the unit circle. I believe they give this to you in a test, right? So we want a terminal side. A terminal side is always a side that's opposite the 1, 0. The 1, 0 is where the initial side starts. The terminal side is where it goes. Because think about it, a unit circle moves in a counterclockwise direction. I want 150 degrees, right? So at 150 degrees, they want to know what's the value of x. The value of x at 150 degrees is going to be at 150 degrees is going to be radical 3, negative radical 3 over 2. Negative radical 3 over 2. So I go back over here, negative radical 3 over 2. So 2 is going to be my answer. Right? Then finally we have 9. In the unit circle shown in the accompanying diagram, what are the coordinates of x and y? So we want to know what. So right now we're giving a 30 degree, right? Again, this is going to be. They should really have stated whether this was going to be a standard or a regular. So we want to know what's the of 30 degrees. So we go back to unit circle right here. Unit circle 30 degrees. 30 degrees is out from there. So if we counted 30 degrees, that's equivalent to 210. So the coordinates of that is going to be -3 over 2 and -1/2. I know everyone can see that, right? Because from 180 to 210 is 30 degrees. So -3 over -3 comma -1/2, right? -3 comma -1/2, right? So we're over there, and we're over here. -3, -1/2. So we're question 1 right here. Okay, that's good. Does everyone understand that? As you can tell, you can see you guys have a lot of things going on in the backdrop. If you do have any questions on this, guys, it's 11:30. If you do have any questions on this, guys, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section, as well as comment on the Google Classroom. All right. So if there's no questions right now, guys, I'm going to end this stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay.